LJ and Zoe here in Seattle to take on Kemp and Shrimp. A three-pointer to start us off, the Seattle SuperSonics. Fun fact, Shawn Kemp was one of my absolute favorite players as a kid. Seattle was one of the teams I used most when I played NBA Jam as a youngster. But not today. Today, the Hornets are on a mission to move on to the final two teams that have remained undefeated. Chicago and Phoenix. But right now, they got to focus on these here SuperSonics. And Alonzo Mourning makes it 4-3. Kemp and Shrimp. As a kid, I wondered why Shrimp was in this game. Not that I didn't like him, but, you know, Shawn Kemp and Gary Payton were the face of the Sonics. And I guess Gary Payton's likeness or whatever licensing was handled by a different company than the NBA. And they figured he would be too expensive. Same thing happened with Michael Jordan. So that's why they are not in this game. 7-6, Seattle. Here's Alonzo. Zoe says, can you handle that? That's a triple. 9-7. Gives old Kemp a little shove. Another shove. Zoe has it. Puts up a 2. Ooh, missed it. That is uncharacteristic of Alonzo to miss from there. Kemp puts up a triple. Beautiful. Got it to fall. 10-9. Seattle in the lead. Zoe. Come on, Larry. You got to get up for that one. And how about it, though? That end of that game in Salt Lake City, Alonzo Mourning coming all the way back after being shoved to take out Karl Malone twice before the buzzer to secure the 1-point victory. How about that? Zoe, triple. Looks good. It falls. The mailman could not deliver. But they've moved on now to the Seattle SuperSonics, and it's been a pretty eventful opening quarter. And we're tied up at 14 aside here in Seattle. Can the Hornets do it again? They are on a 13-game win streak, 23-1 overall. Though that one loss being contested to the league, of course. Having to Golden State. Zoe, little double, and he hits. So just a little back and forth so far. Nobody has approached fire yet. These teams seem pretty evenly matched. Shrimp and... Oh, the block there. Zoe says, you know what? I'll just drain a triple. No, he won't, though. Kemp with the rebound. Zoe, shovesies. Says, how do you like me? How do you like me? Kemp says, I don't like you at all. That's why I'm putting this in. 18-16, Seattle in the lead. Alonzo Mourning. Larry did a nice job shoving, and Zoe says, I'm going to put one down. Ties it up at 18. Back and forth we go. And I think this is probably what you could expect from here on out. If Charlotte's going to sit atop the NBA Jam Kingdom, they've got some stiff competition here tonight and in their future. They can get past the SuperSonics. So, says, I'll pop a triple. Larry, oh, what a sweet little scoop. 4-point lead for the Hornets. Kemp and Shrimp come down looking to change that. They cut it in half. 1 minute to go in the first half here. So, through the legs and in. 24-20. Well, we've talked about it many times. Hornets are not intimidated. They've been in this spot. Close games on the road. They know how to handle the nerves. They got ice in their veins. Oh, shoved, but Larry says, you know, I'll clean this up. Gives it inside to Zoe, and he misses an easy 2. Oh, my goodness. 24 all. Those are the kind of misses that are uncharacteristic of this team. Zoe. No, blocked by Shrimp. And we're going to be tied going into halftime, 24 all. Let's get you to that midway NBA Jam halftime report. You look at Horace Grant and Scottie Pippen there. Everyone knows they're lying in wait. We see you. Alonzo Mourning, 22 points, shouldering the burden for the Hornets. 2 triples. 6 steals, 1 rebound. Larry Johnson with the 1 bucket. It was pretty. 3 steals, 2 rebounds. On the other side of the ledger, it's Shawn Kemp doing the damage. No surprises there. 18 points, 4 dunks, pair of triples. Bit of a surprise. 3 assists, 3 rebounds. And Schrempf for his part, 6 points, 6 steals, 2 rebounds. Second half in Seattle. Let's go. 24-all. This has been a tight one. Hornets have led by as much as 4. That's it. So expect this one to go down to the wire and be close. Alonzo looks good. He hits. Heard that sweet net swishing sound. Zoe coming out. You know, Zoe can play that lockdown D when he has to. There goes a little swipage, but Schrempf gets it back. Kemp had to throw one up that was rushed, and it didn't go. Alonzo Mourning says, come on, stop this. Ooh, he puts it back, thankfully. Heating up, you heard it here. 28-24. Uh-oh, look out. Zoe. Yes, sir. Look out now. Things could get ugly here in Seattle. Schrempf, Kemp, Schrempf. Back and forth they go. Schrempf lays one in and says, whoo, emergency situation. And they put the fire out. Yeah, that was key, because Alonzo could have torched him. Zoe, big triple. Falls short. Long ball has been off of recent. We've chronicled this. Shawn Kemp, and now we're back to a 2-point game. 30-28. Hornets in the lead. Alonzo doing most of the work himself today. Zoe, in. Zoe, short little spinner. He puts it down. 32-28. Kemp and Schrempf, they're definitely game. Shoved there. Alonzo with it. Alonzo! Off the damn rim. Still the infamous New York goo. Still causing some problems. The Knicks, they are just out. They're out for blood, man. They're selling that goo to all the Charlotte's opponents now. So sore are they over that loss. 34-30. Alonzo Mourning pops a triple. That's way too much stank on it. Oh, God. I don't know. He might have to abandon the long ball. Schrempf drains one. It's a 1-point contest. 19 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Nice lane there created by Larry, but Schrempf roughed up Zoe. Oh, look at Zoe again with that stiff D. Does not let Schrempf put in the easy bucket. It's 34-33 Charlotte as we go to the fourth. Hold on to your seats, gang. We're going to have another one come down to the last shot, I think. Whew. It's tough when you're not hitting the triple. The long ball does not seem to be an option for Charlotte right now. But they ain't no one-trick pony. 3-point game. Kemp trying to find a place. He hits a long double. 36-35. Alonzo Mourning says, don't you worry. I know how to get it done in the paint. It ain't just Larry that can dunk. Little sweet finger roll. That is his calling card. It looks sweet. Stolen there by Zoe. He's going away to the races. Puts it down here in Seattle. That's a 5-point lead now. Kemp, you ain't going to stop Kemp from there. He entertains these fans on a nightly basis with his aerial attack. Alonzo Mourning, $150 to go here in the fourth. Who's moving on to Phoenix? Zoe blocked again. Schrempf with a huge block. We've seen that a couple of times tonight. What a block by Larry Johnson. Oh, he put Kemp's shot back in his face. 1-point game. No one can pull away in this one. Zoe, triple, looks good. No, it doesn't fall. Oh, my goodness. Larry had shoved a wild 3. Kemp puts it in, and he's on fire at the worst possible time. Seattle takes the lead from Charlotte. Zoe puts one down. 52 seconds remaining. Oh, this one might be coming down to a classic. Schrempf for 3. It doesn't fall. Alonzo with it. Alonzo Mourning says, come and get me. A 1-point game. Zoe, easy 2. Miss. No, he drops it. Fell. A friendly bounce. 44-41. Hold on now. Here's Schrempf. Schrempf puts one down. It's a 1-point game again. 20 seconds to play. Mourning. Being careful here. Mourning. Up. A terrible, terrible shot. Oh my God, what an awful shot. Kemp from half court. It doesn't fall. And the Hornets will survive. A dramatic one here. By a single point, they escape Seattle. Zoe with 42 points, 13 steals, and 3 rebounds. Larry Johnson, just a bucket, 4 steals, 2 rebounds, but 1 big block. We saw just a few moments ago. Shawn Kemp, 28 points, 6 assists, 3 steals, 3 rebounds. Shrimp was good too, 15 points, 10 assists, 3 steals, 5 rebounds. Zoe has got to sort the long ball game out because it nearly cost Charlotte tonight. But regardless, they secure the victory, and you know what that means. The Hornets are moving on! Yeah, pal!